I use game for game audio, and then chat for Discord. Chat. Can you hear me? Not recognizing. Just give me one moment, guys. Bear with us. I need to add a second audio. Looks like we're gonna have some in-car audio. Tim, can you hear William? Here, I'll do this. This for tonight.
Go ahead and talk, William.
Can you hear me?
I'm waiting to see if it comes through.
I think Mike's is echoing. That's what somebody said.
We've always had that
Yeah, I
pit
saw
rule.
that.
Just we never had to explain it before this season.
There we
It
go.
was just known.
Oh, I can hear. I can hear you now, William.
Okay.
Yeah, common sense, rookie.
Okay, you guys are good to go.
We're good.
Yeah.
Now I have no sound.
All right. Sorry about that, folks. We're trying to get the bugs figured out here tonight. Tim was trying to help us out. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it tonight there, Mike. But like we were talking about, before we had all those issues, as we see the cars getting ready to roll out here, what do you expect tonight with these cars on this track?
I expect chaos.
Yes, and just trying to pull up, trying to see who got the pull here tonight. We missed all qualifying. Chris Darling got the pull with a 51.426. So congrats on him for getting the pole. Not a big field tonight, not one of our bigger fields, but we will see what happens here. I think a lot of people are just scared.
Super Speedway racing at its finest.
Sorry, Shade. I probably just made you pee yourself.
Yeah,
Just
dude,
going
like,
through
the
the
race hasn't
point
started
standings
yet,
real
right?
fast there. Ben Mashburn is our points leader with Chris Darling in the second position. Third place, Doug Neal. Fourth place, I'm going to butcher it again, Bob Giaquinto in fourth place. And fifth place, Cody Brown. Pace car coming off of turn number 4, about to head down the pit road. Mike, are you ready for some racing?
I'm racing.
Go, 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 go,
Excitement. Here we go. We're green flag. According to my live standings, I believe we have one person that started in the pits. At 13.
Not
Yes,
sure what
again.
happened. Not sure what happened to him. But he'll be out of the draft, but caution comes out. He'll be able to meet us at a blinker. Not sure that was the 48 of James Kunkle. Just blinked out, but he's back. Side by side for the first 5 rows there, Mike.
2 by 2. Do you think we're going to see some 3 and 4 wide racing?
I don't think on this track it's too bumpy for that tonight. But Chris Darling's going to look like he's going to get out here to lead off of turn number 4 and possibly lead the first lap. He's sliding up, and Cannizzaro there trying to sneak up underneath him. And actually, it was Shane Tierney leading the first lap in the number 19 machine. Are you there, Mike?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I was sure we lost you again.
No.
Chris Darling making a daring move to get back down the bottom line there, heading down the back straightaway.
And this is some of the action you'll see on Sunday.
Yeah, we're
Changing
good.
lanes. Keeping
Yes.
that drive.
Cup Series heading to Talladega for the last super speedway of this season, and playoff race, and we've seen a lot of wrecks in the playoff races there at the super speedways. I should mention that too. Looks like Chris Darling was able to lead that lap. Still side by side racing here, working on lap number 3. We should see these guys in around between laps 23 to 27 for their pits, depending on who's where on the track. John Cannizzaro now is going to be the race leader. These guys are bumping all around in turns 3 and 4.
But one thing we
Whoa.
notice, it's not as bumpy as it used to be. All because of their new suspension package that Ireson
Yeah.
has added to these cars.
Had a couple cars get squirrely there off of turn number 4. Looking like it was the 56 machine, I believe. Still doing some side-by-side racing. Nobody really pushing any cars though. I don't think it's a good idea to push at this racetrack.
I think you can push if you're on the high side. Very, very little though. But iRacing's draft package does make it hard to push.
You guys coming around the complete lap number 4, and that was led by Joshua Sobel. So these guys are changing the lead pretty often here on these first 4 laps there. But Sobel now getting a big push from Darling, heading off at turn number 2.
Here's one thing I noticed is that high line is coming in fast. We see every Sunday there's
Yep.
always going to be a high side at super speedways.
Yes. Especially when, they get to, right before a pit stop there, they kind of settle themselves out and just run the high line. And this lap again here. It's like these guys maybe about 11th on back, single file there. As we can see them heading down the back straightaway for the sixth time tonight. Darling really trying to push Sobel back out front, but it looks like it's, well, I was going to say Bob Giacunto is going to lead that lap, but it's going to be Joshua Sobel again leading another lap here at Daytona. And Darling now going to go to the bottom side, leaving the 56 all to him.
See, the 55 is trying to push the 32 back up to the front, but it's that high side that's still the fastest line.
Yeah, Darling is one of the best at pushing here at Daytona and Talladega. He is really on his back bumper there, now kind of separated. But yeah, the top three now clear on the outside there if they wanted it to come down on the racetrack. With Travis White in the 23, the third place car. And it looks like there's a car on the wall. Looks like that was John Cannizzaro able to keep it going though.
Let's go on board in the 11. Show you how bumpy this is, even from the high side.
Look at him work that wheel. The bottom's even worse, I think. But he's going to run that outside line. A lot of people are trying to get to that outside line there. Like you said, everybody wants to run the top here. As we go on board now with Steven Doziak there in the 55 machine. You can see that bottom lane just not prevailing at all right now. Falling back. Just as I say that, John Cannizzaro goes to the bottom line, and now, after hitting the wall last lap, he's trying to make that bottom line work.
Even though they are working their way up front, the back of the pack is starting to lose ground.
Yeah, back there, George Burns making his debut there tonight. Just kind of talked to him before the race, just wants to stay in the back there. He's been off iRacing for a little bit, but he's doing an excellent job. These guys, I think, are just waiting to see what happens up front there, Mike. Then we also have Jordan Scheffler, who is way behind. He is running about 25 seconds, and that was the car that came out of the pits there when the green flag came out.
Yeah, he started from the pits. We don't know why. I think he's expecting lap 1 or a couple lap chaos.
Yeah.
So far we've seen everybody being patient.
Almost had a couple cars out, and man, these guys really bumping. 32 on the apron. He's sliding. The 12 gets into the back of him. Damage to both machines. They're going to be off the pace. 32 car on the bottom line. These guys were able to save it.
Daytona 32 has major damage in the back end.
Yeah. I'm trying to take a look at the 12's front end there. He's got some significant front end damage there too, there, Mike.
Yeah, as we see, the 12 front end damage definitely going to hurt him aerodynamic.
That's unfortunate for them. They do have a fast car in this series if they choose to take it. But it depends on how much damage it is. You know how iRacing is. You can have a little bit of damage and it'll be like a 3-minute repair, or sometimes it'll be 20 seconds. Who knows? We got a car, Jordan Shepler, coming off of pit road again. I guess he's having just some issues there tonight. We're back up front there, the 56 machine looking to take the lead again. Oh, Colin Olery on the apron. Chris Darling in the wall. There goes the 62. Same thing that just happened to Bob Giaquinto a few laps ago.
Again, that's what these bumps will get you. You treat them wrong, they'll bite you.
Yep. That was almost 2 incidents in one there. Chris Darling got the wall a little bit. And the 62 was right in the apron. But able to save it and just form back up and create a line and get back to the front there. But up front again now, it's all pretty much single file minus the 48 car of James Kunkle on the bottom line.
I'm just getting there. Yeah, you're good.
Here comes Travis White now looking to the bottom, trying to get some help. Maybe trying to lead a lap here tonight. Right now with I didn't see Ben Mashburn in the race there, Mike, but Chris Darling being second in points, this will definitely help him out tonight, barring he doesn't get involved in a wreck, as he came into this race second in the points.
Yes, I do not see him on my list. You said they do have a fast repair available, right?
Yeah, one fast repair. That depends on when they want to use it. Still Joshua Sobel doing an excellent job there tonight, leading multiple laps here. We have about 10 cars in this lead pack here now. Looks like Travis White's got the nose ahead, but here comes the 56 back on the outside again with Darling pushing him. Whew, man, the 23 sliding up the racetrack there, Mike.
It's those bumps on the low side. And the 48's right at his bumper. One little bump, and he can go around.
And it will be Travis White leading that lap.
See the 55 have a hard time staying behind him.
Some pretty excellent racing by these guys here in the NSRA series tonight. Mike, we're getting ready though in about 7 to 9 laps there for some pit stops.
Another opportunity for Bob and Shane to come back.
Yes. And Travis White got an excellent push there as we see the 27 of, I believe that's Stephen Ford. Yes, it is. Just as I said, the 23 is going to take the lead. The 56 leads that lap. There's Nathan Maurer on your screen with his teammate, I believe, of Doug Neal behind him. Those guys are always sticking together here, the 971 and the 78. Got a car down on the apron there.
I believe I
48.
see him blink.
Thank you, 48, for having the confidence to back out when you're blinking.
Yeah, he's going to drop out of it and let these guys fight it for themselves, trying to get that connection stable. There goes a 62. He's also blinking there in the back of the pack. Darlings hits the wall. He's in the wall. 3 wide going into the tri-oval.
Oh, we have a crash.
Oh, and they're wrecking. Darling, big crash. 971. So Colin Olery involved. Trying to see if the second pack checked up in time, which I don't think they did. But man, multiple cars involved.
I haven't. Sorry, John. I was trying to
And
get
guess
some
what,
air.
Will?
I left you back.
What's that?
I
That's
believe
fine.
Jordan
I get it
Shepard
twice.
get his
I
lap back.
wasn't trying to take it for your lap, but if I checked, I was probably gonna get ran over.
He should be able to get the
The
lucky dog here tonight, first recipient. So now I bet you that these guys will come in for their pit stop there.
I went down to the pits to avoid that.
I'm trying to take a look and see what happened here.
I took the right.
Darling was in the wall, and they went 3 wide there.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Looks like Canizaro and Darling got together, and that just set it off. People just had nowhere to go.
It's like you get in the wall a little bit, and then you hit all those bumps, and it just sends you jerking all over the place.
As we hear race control on the radio.
I couldn't hear it, Mike. I didn't know what they were saying.
I didn't want to repeat just in case it was unsafe for our audience.
That's all right. We had Ben. We had our race winner here drop the F-bomb last week. So, but yeah, I don't think Tim will appreciate it.
One thing this yellow does is all those cars that were in a wreck, they're gonna get their damage repaired, and they will be extra cautious.
Yes. And that second pack, actually, we weren't really watching it there. Did catch that lead pack there. So went after that incident where Colin Ullery got in the apron there. So, anyways, trying to see what's happening up front here.
Again, I want to apologize to everybody here. I did have some technical difficulties earlier. We can't get our graphics to work, but get it ready for next time.
Yeah. We just had the Phillips Golf Academy banner up there. They are the main sponsor of this series for this season. So thank you very much to them for doing that. As we see cars on pit road. Ooh, somebody's in the wall there. Not sure who that was. Got cars sliding through stalls. Looks like the 62 maybe.
62 is already damaged.
Yeah, so oh man, he just flew into his stall. I think he was trying to avoid that other car there, and well, now he definitely, if he wasn't going to use his fast repair, he's going to have to use it now. So
oh, we do look fresh, new, clean car out of the garage. Looks like the 11 has damage.
the two cars. Back up. Hope you guys can still hear me. Like,
Can hear you, but it's barely. Again, I want to apologize for the technical difficulties. I think we lost Will. Up front, we got the 56 of Joshua. Starting P2 is the 23 of Travis.
Are you? Can you guys hear me now?
I hear you.
Mike?
I got you.
Ugh, still having issues.
And the pace car lights are off. The 32 car looks like he's saving his fast repair.
Alright, I'm hoping I'm back now. I don't know what this gourd tried to do to me.
Still got you.
Alright. This gourd just trying to switch my mics out and my headsets and oh man, this has been a night, Mike.
Oh, you're telling me.
Alright, we're getting ready though back for the restart here. Josh Gustavo leading, Travis waiting second.
Green, come on.
We're green flag. One thing I noticed is the 32 has yet to use his fast repair.
He's probably gonna try to wait to the end there. The back end, if it was flared out a little bit more, maybe it would kind of be a parachute. But he should be able to keep up the pace there.
That's just interesting move this early. Still got 35 laps to go. Does he
Yeah,
think
these guys
we're gonna
will
have
have to
another
make.
big one?
I don't know. This outside line being there with the 48 of James Kunkle pushing the 56 machine there. Trying to get him out to the lead there, but it's not going to happen. Is Travis White. Excellent run coming off of turn number 4. He should have the lead there coming into the front straightaway.
That we saw early on in the race that the high line was the preferred line.
Like Sobo did lead that lap there, and Travis White really sliding up there. Gotta be careful getting a little close to that 56 machine. There goes that outside line, like you just said, Mike. Getting there. Look at the 48. Now he dives to the bottom, trying to get that lead.
48 was pushing that 56 to the lead, and then dove in to get the lead back.
Yeah, he's got it. He could go up. He stays at the bottom though. He's sliding all around. He's off the track on the apron. Let's see what happens
wide.
here. He's on the yellow, below the yellow line. He's gonna have to give up those positions. Unfortunate for him.
Much respect to the 48. Not forcing it 3 wide back on track. Especially with the bottom line being so bumpy.
Yeah, good job to the 48 there. James Kunkle had the lead there just for a second there and just lost the back end as he came off of turn number 4. But I'm sure we'll see him back up there soon. Ooh, the 23 and the 56 just inches apart. This outside line doing an excellent job there. Colin Olery, there he is. He was involved in that incident there. Lost his hood and had to take the fast repair. He's back up there and running the second car on the outside line. Really pushing that 56 machine there off into turn number 4. Guys are doing an excellent job on the top lane tonight. There goes Travis White. Almost got into 39 there, and they're going to try. I was going to think that I don't think they should have tried 3 wide, but there's a big checkup back in the middle of this pack there on the outside. All straightened out though. Double file racing here at Daytona Legacy. That are Stephen Ford and Jordan Shepler. Nathan Maurer has lost a lap, so he would be the recipient of the next lucky dog if the caution does come out. But right now, the 56 of Joshua Sobel taking the lead again here on lap number 27.
56 is trying to stay up front, but also keep the draft behind him.
23 doesn't have much help there from the 55 of Steven Doziak Jr. We'll see what happens here getting off into turn number 4. Or turn number 3. They're actually catching a lap car there of Nathan Maurer. This is going to be interesting here with these guys side by side. Got some 3 wide headed through the tri-oval here. Really tight racing. 39 sliding on the apron. Able to keep it steady there. Nathan Maurer going to go to the top side, which is a rule this week that the lap cars need to stay to the top side. So we'll see how these guys get through. They're doing pretty well so far.
With this type of track, I think that would be a little dangerous. We see so far, they made it happen.
Yeah. Now the Nathan Maurer, since his car should be up to speed, he should be able to latch onto this pack here and just wait for the caution if one does come out there. But good job by these drivers knowing that they had a lap car and figured out how to get in line to pass him. They are actually going to be closing in on another lap car here in about 2 or 3 laps there. Travis White again trying to look to get the lead by himself. Going to do some side drafting here. He could possibly get up there, but he does not have the help right now he needs of the 78 of Doug Neal, who is closing in on his back bumper, trying to push him out to the lead.
That 23 is using that side draft that we've noticed iRacing has added in the past couple builds. But again, the high side is still the fastest line, even though it has 3, while the low line has 5, 6 cars. But they're not staying single file, they're spread out.
Working lap number 30 there, Mike. Ooh, man, the 971. Trying to almost slide underneath the 48 there. Cannizzaro, he's in the wall again and hits the 48 of James Kunkle. They save it, but now what's the damage done to those race cars? Riding on board there, James Kunkle. Trying to look at his damage. He got a good hit in the right front. I don't see too badly on this view there, Mike.
I think it's not going to be as much hurtful this time. We've got much there, as you can see. Very, very bumpy.
Yes.
Looks like he only had a kiss after the major.
Yeah. They are 3 wide through the tri-oval, trying to pass this lap car. One car in the wall there. Not sure if that was the James Cannizzaro again, or John Cannizzaro, or the Jordan Shepler machine. They got some 3 wide racing. We got some contact. 3 wide for the race lead. Man, it's getting exciting up there. This lap car kind of changed the complexion of the race here right now.
Just like that 48 car is coming back.
Yes. Joshua Sobel doing an excellent job tonight leading these laps. But Colin Olery, two-time champion of the NSRA Super Speedway Series, he's trying to get there and try to get a win for the first time this year. Like Colin Olery will lead this lap as they close in on Stephen Ford off the pace right now. So now this lucky dog position though is going to be contested. Nathan Maurer is actually down, and then it'll be between Jordan Schepler and Stephen Ford. Once Stephen Ford goes a lap down, as you see, he just gets down on the bottom line and lets them on by. 48 of Kunkle in the wall hard. The outside line's going to have to check up here. The 23 doing an excellent job avoiding him. And we got some more contact on the bottom there. The 32 of Bob Giaquinto. His car was heading down on the bottom. He's in the inside wall. No caution. Sweet Tana. Try to take a look at this replay here. Unfortunate for him, this is the second time tonight he's had issues.
But he still hasn't used his fast repair.
Nope, but he's going to be way off pace if we do not get another caution. See, these guys are all bouncing off the apron, it looks like. We know there was a car on the wall. We're all trying to avoid it, and he just kept flipping the apron and just couldn't save it. Locked up the brakes there. Gotta wonder if that did anything to his tires too now.
It didn't look like his tires were affected, but definitely hurt that left front. Meanwhile, back in front. High sides.
Looks like Colin Olery got the lead. And Travis White still trying to get there on the bottom by himself.
And that 23's got help from the 48 behind him.
I'm surprised that 48, as beat up as he's been off the wall and contact, he's up there. Doing an excellent job keeping that car in this race. That's the 48 of James Kunkle for your James Kunkle fans tonight. Running an excellent job.
At the line, there's going to be 20 to go. Meanwhile, we still have one pit stop remaining.
Yeah, I kind of lost track when that caution was because all of my numbers I had here, but it's got to be coming up there pretty soon, Mike.
Looks like we got 15 people left on the lead lap. 3 people are 1 lap down or more. The 13 of Jordan Shaper. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong. 27 of Stephen Ford. And the 971 of Nathan Mober.
Yeah, Stephen Ford just lost a second lap as the field just came up on him. Put him a second lap down, so right now Jordan Schepler is in the position to get the lucky dog here if anything happens within the last 17 laps or so. We got some cars diving off into pit road there, Mike.
Looks like we got the 78, the 11, and the 47 down on pit road.
So those are just 3 cars that came down a pit road.
Now, do
Oh,
we see
78
4
hit the
tires?
pit wall there.
Ooh. Looks like the
So it's-
47 took his fast repair.
All right, they're exiting. See if they kind of stick together there. Chris Darling a little longer of a stop than he wanted. He came in leading this pack into pit road. He's going to be way behind them. Not sure if he slid through his stall.
Meanwhile, up front, we got leader pitting.
Got some
32's
more.
coming down pit road.
Yeah, we got some cars in and down the pit road there. We got the 39. He's not going to make it. He's spinning out.
But he did not hit nothing. But it's definitely going to hurt his pit stop.
And he's going to have a penalty there for speeding through pit road. So, if that was a team, the team of 3 cars is now going to be a team of 2. Looks like Travis White going to take some tires. 2 tires for Travis White here.
Let's see. Is he really too fast at the line? Yes. Way too fast.
Travis White coming out all by himself here. No help from the 39 that came in with him. Or the 19 of Sheen.
And
Tierney.
the rest of the pack is pitting.
All right, here we go. Let's see how these guys do. This is the biggest
Oh,
pack.
the leader will get penalized. The
James
48
Kunkle
was way
looks like-
fast on entry.
Looks like he got the penalty there. You know, he was off most in the grass there. Oh, yeah. So it looks like it's going to be a bad stop for him.
Meanwhile, we got the 21 and the 12 up front. Still have yet to pit.
I'm taking a look at the leaders coming off pit road. Colin already leading that pack. But as you said, these guys up front getting it ready here the next few laps here to pit, which will be the final stop here with less than 15 laps to go. Here they come. Threat level midnight cars heading down a pit road there. 21 of Jeffrey Vickery. And we have a caution on the raceway.
Caution's out, safe fuel.
Let's see what the caution is for.
Looks like the 47 of Dalton Hayes. I see slow on the back straightaway.
Yes, as we look at the replay here, looks like he was they were catching the 23 and he got bumped by the 77. 2-car incident.
Unfortunate for him, but these guys I'm not sure if they made it to pit road in time before the caution came out. The 12 and the 21 there, Mike, was kind of close to call.
Let's find out. It looks like they did make it.
Yeah, I can see them right now. They are
Yes, they
running
were
up.
on pit road when the caution came out.
That's good. Jeffrey Vickery looks like he may be the race leader
Yes.
right now. He was one of those
According to-
cars that just came in.
According to iRacing's metrics, apparently they are back on the lead lap. The 21 and the 12 are your race leader. Fresh tires, fresh car.
Yeah.
15 to go.
All right, we'll see if anybody does come in and try to take their fast repair in case they need to. But that will give the 13 car, Jordan Shepler, the lucky dog here, and he'll be able to get back on the lead lap when they do let him by.
William.
Yes, sir.
I think I'm noticing something.
What's that?
Jeffrey is either clutching it or turning his car off.
Hmm.
Can they make it all the way?
They might have not taken enough fuel, and for your viewers back at watching on the YouTube or whatever, these guys do have 2 green-white checkered, so that's a caution comes out. They say that it's 2 caution laps equal 1 green flag lap under caution at super speedways. So he might not have taken enough fuel. He just wanted to get off of pit road because of the caution, but we will see what happens here.
My data shows the 21 was in the pits for 10.9 seconds.
So that should have been plenty of time to get fuel. I do not know. I didn't see if he took tires or anything, so I was paying attention to the wreck, Mike, unless you have some data on that.
I do not. The 62 and the 174, they pitted 3 laps ago, but they only were on pits for 8.0 seconds.
All right, looks like the 12 of Shane Ledoux. He's going to come into pit road. He just pitted, but he's going to probably take care of that damage there. A lot of cars coming down pit road here.
Looks like people are going to top off. Or get some damage fixed.
Chris Darling taking some tires. Not a bad choice. You're in the back. You might as well just throw a set of 4 on and see what you can do.
You entered this class with us?
12 still looks like he has some damage, so I don't think he used his
it wasn't open.
fast repair.
The second time around, coming to 1 to green, it was open.
But anyways, we're going to get ready to go back to racing here, Mike, with just under 11 to go when they hit the stripe.
Lights are back on. Lights are back on.
Yeah.
Looks like the lights are back on the pace car, which means there's still debris on the track.
Yes, sir. We're maybe just trying to get these cars caught up. There's cars all over the racetrack right now. Just give these guys an extra chance to do that. Shane Ward's going to get the wave around the pace car here. So they're just trying to figure out the standings. I think just with the way with the pit stops are happening, I think just kind of trying to figure out, make sure who's who, and make sure they get the people right there. But I just want to plug some of these sponsors here, Mike, before we get back to green. Brookstone Animal Hospital, Beer Street Journal, Taz Racing Customs, and Max Graphics, all helping out with this Phillips Golf Academy Super Speedway Series. So thank you very much to them. All right, so these guys should have
just a heads up, Shane Ward
10 laps, Mike,
before
this race ends.
Never actually gave him the pass.
What do you think? Are these guys going to get heated up now?
I got 12 laps. I think it's going to be very interesting. But remember, we still have people that probably did not use their fast repair.
Right there, Mike, coming off middle of 3 and 4 right now. Still got Shane Ward trying to catch up to the back of the pack. I'm not sure there's supposed to be a gap there. There we go. Travis White catching up now. All right. Going back to green, lap number
Go, green.
45. Double file here. Let's see who gets the good advantage heading into turn number 1. Right now they are dead even heading into turn 1, but now Jeffrey Vickery gets a little bit of an advantage there with John Caranzaro in the 174 machine behind him, pushing him. But it looks like the outside line, though, may prevail here as the 56 was really up behind the 62 of Colin Ullery. Ullery back in front.
Meanwhile, we have a car we're trying to make it 3 wide, 4 row deep. That's the 48.
Yeah.
He's coming back.
Yes, he is. And he was trying to with the 07, who's making his presence known now. Hung out in the back all night. As we see now, we're down to less than 9 laps to go. Do you think we will see 3 wide racing here on the last lap?
I believe it's going to get 4 wide towards the finish.
We have seen some finishes on this NSRA Super Speedway, PGA Super Speedway Series here in the past. Oh man, the 62 got a little high. The 56 almost turned him, but they were able to save it. And the inside line now trying to come back with that mistake. Man, the apron there got those guys at 21 below the apron now. It's going to force... Oh, contact! There's a car on the wall, down the back straightaway there. Not sure if they're able to save it.
And a big wreck.
Caution's out.
Big wreck
Caution's
behind
out.
them. Oh, man. Chris Darling, I think he might have been in it. George Burns in the grass there. Stephen Doziak. Jordan Shepler's got some damage. We're trying to take a look and see what happened
on the
here.
11, I'm coming. I'm not damaged. I just
What do you got, Mike?
48. Looks like there was a little chain reaction. That's where it started. The 48.
If we go up a little bit, you'll see the 21 of Vickery got below the apron, and John Canizaro was trying to make it 3 wide. They kind of checked up, as you can see, and the wall goes to 13 of Shepler, and then that was it from there.
Small chain reaction.
See James Kunkle there makes that contact, and it's on from there. 55 in the wall. Bob Giaquinto again, another hit there for him. If he didn't use his fast repair, he's probably going to be done for the night. And that's going to cost him in the points there, Mike. I see these guys, some of these cars coming down pit road here. Well, we have some time, Mike. If you don't mind, I'll pull down Colin Orlery and see what his plans are.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see in race reporting.
I just got to find him here. Hey, Colin, it's Kerwin in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Hey, doing a good job tonight there, trying to stay up front. Got kind of crazy there with the 21 going below the line, but What's your take, outside or inside line for you?
The outside line is just way too strong here tonight, especially on the back stretch, where we're just getting 2-3 car lengths on the inside line coming out of 2. So it'll definitely be the best to be on that outside line on the last lap, I think.
That's awesome. You're in the perfect position right now. What's your thoughts throughout the race, though, so far?
I mean, it's been fairly clean. Had a few incidents. There's been a lot of great racing on both the low and high side, and they both have their ups and downs on where you're driving. Inside has been pretty loose for me, which is where that one incident happened on like lap 13, I think it was, where I just got loose and tried to keep it on the apron, but it just wouldn't go there. So I would really prefer to be on the outside line for the rest of this, though.
Yes, sure you do. Before we let you go, because I know you're probably coming to the Wonder Green, any shout outs for you?
Some shots racing. You guys are putting on the broadcast, and for Josh, John,
What'd you practice?
Stefan Doziak, and Bob for being great teammates tonight and helping out with the race. They've been fun to talk to and great to race with. So.
All right, Colin. Good luck. What room were you in? I'm sorry.
Max Graphics.
Okay, I'll move you back.
All right.
Good
Thank
luck.
you. Yes, thank you.
And that was the 62 machine, Mike. Said the outside line's the place to be, like you said.
Yeah. The one thing I noticed, the one important thing, is that both lines are fast. Except one has a better chance.
Joshua Sobel running up there again. He's been a lap leader a lot tonight there. See what he can do. Travis White, he's been up there. He's been trying to get the lead on the bottom by himself, and now he possibly has some pushers there. So we'll see how he can do to get to the lead there as his pace car is going to come off. And it's funny that Colin chose the inside line for this restart, and he was talking about being on the outside. So let's see if he can hop it back to the outside.
I don't know if they have lane choice in this.
Oh yeah,
series.
yeah, they do.
Okay.
They do. So pace car turning left, and Colin Oler going to get a big jump. This would probably be the advantage. He's got to watch though for the change lanes rule, which has affected a lot of drivers this last week. And again, he got to the top. He did the jump perfectly. Ooh, 23 and 21 making contact. Here comes a 48. He's going to try to make it 3 wide, heading off into turn number 2.
Coming to 5 to go. I think that 48 is going to win this race.
The 62 getting a big push here from the 56.
See the outside line.
Yeah, they're trying to all get up there, but y'all can't pass up there. Somebody's got to go to the inside and try to win this race. Got some 3 wide going through the trial there.
The
Darling in the
11's
middle.
trying to make a run on the back.
Doing a great job side by side racing. Travis White there trying to get the lead. He's been trying all night to get up front. He's trying to do it by himself. He's got no help right now. Jeffrey Vickery trying to look to the low line to try to get it 3 wide. Not going to happen. Here we go with the 48. Here he comes.
3 wide. Pinching the high line.
Oh man, getting kind of squirrely here. Coming off of turn number 4. There goes Colin Oler dropping back. The 56 to 21 make contact. They're in the wall. Everybody's trying to slide in to avoid it.
And caution comes out.
Caution is out. Did you see anybody spin? Oh, there it is. The 47 spun out in the middle of the racetrack.
I think it started with the 21. Yeah, 21 hit a bump.
Yep. They tried 3 wide. came up, no room. Got into Joshua Sobel, and it was on there, and everybody trying to avoid it. So now we're going to possibly see our first attempt of a green-white checkered, Mike. There's the 48 machine of James Kunkle.
Oh, and I knew that 48 was going to be there.
Got the lead at the right time. See if we can see when he got it. Yeah. Got the little side draft from the 23, and right there was when the initial contact happened, and able to get the lead there on the caution came out. See these guys in pace laps here. We should have 2 to green. We see a car going to come get the lucky dog. That is Jordan Shepler. And that'll put him, should put him back on the lead lap once the scoring updates.
Again, I want to apologize to everybody for graphics not working tonight, but all the kinks should be fixed and ready to go for next time.
Alright, well, I got this time. I'm going to pull another driver down and get their thoughts. I'm going to pull down Mr. George Burns, my good buddy. Hey, George, it's Kerwin. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
I had to pull you down tonight. What do you think, man? How's this series going out for you?
Wow, it's some interesting driving, man. I thought you told me they couldn't drive, but they're doing pretty good out here. That apron's getting some guys, though.
Yes, we've seen that plenty of times there tonight. The 62 in front of you was one of them. Seen you trying to get, I seen you in the back, and now you're trying to get to the front there. How's your car doing, though? How's damage? Any damage at all?
Nope, I think we're pretty pristine right now. I don't think I got hit in that last one. I got caught up in the one before that. I don't know what happened there. All of a sudden, they were just moving all over the place and spinning. So we'll see what we can do from here on out with this pristine car with a couple of laps.
All right, George, before you go, any shout-outs?
No shout-outs, not tonight.
All right. I'll put you back. I'll see you later.
Thank you, sirs.
Looks like
George.
we are
Go ahead,
going
Mike.
to 1 to go here.
Yes, and this is the first attempt of the green-white checker finish. First of 2. Right now, I see about 10 cars in that lead pack. Trying to see if anybody's still got some cars coming around. We're gonna
I believe some cars did pit. The 32, 78, 55, 13, 47, and 27 were on pit road.
Yeah, they're trying to catch up. I'm wondering if they will extend the caution period again. So we have cars all over the racetrack right now trying to catch up.
Make it around in time. Pace speed is 55.
Looks like we will stay. We will get the green flag this time by with the 48. Your driver tonight, James Kunkle, leading this race, being very aggressive to get up there. Travis White, another aggressive driver tonight, been trying to get the lead. He's on the preferred lane though. Let's see how this restart goes.
Ooh, the 48, 23. 23 is not letting that 48 get away.
No, we're now less than 2 laps to go. If these guys can make it around, we will see the white flag next time by. 23 trying to get the side draft going there. trying to get back up to the front there with the 39. We haven't talked about him all night. 39 car making his presence known here with just a lap and a half to go. Travis White getting a great push on the outside. He's going to get the lead off into turn number 3 there. The 48 gets a great run. He gets a great run. Going to try to take the lead here. Again, coming to the white flag. Let's see if these guys can make it off in turn number 4. One lap to go with James Kunkle. We have a big crash behind. 07, no caution. We're staying green. 07 around, up and over. Big crash.
Big wreck in the back.
We stay up front though. The 48 of James Kunkle leading this race here. Coming off of turn number 2, just about a half lap remaining, Mike. He flies on the outside. He's in the wall.
And a bump.
The 2 second and third place go around on the grass. The 48 trying to block all lanes. The 55's in the wall spinning. The 174 John Canizaro. He takes the lead here. Coming into turn number 4. It looks like he will win this race tonight.
Chaos on the last lap, and the 174 comes home and takes the checkered flag.
John Canizaro wins. James Kunkle second, and third place looks like Jeffrey Vickery comes home third. That 48 was trying to be very wide there on the last lap, and unfortunately it did not play out for him. Trying to take a look at the replay here, see all what happened. 2 crazy wrecks here. Looks like the 12. Is that the 12 machine?
That's the 07.
It looks like the 12. Yeah, the 12 came down on the 07. Yeah, you can see the 12 just turning left, right into Darling, and there goes the 07 up and over, collecting about half the group there. 07 going for a wild ride. Shane Ledoux in the inside wall.
That was the first wreck.
And we're trying to catch up to the second part here. We're going to see the 48 machine, because he made that he made his car extra wide, got in the wall.
Oh,
Bad
he
push.
went outside and the 23 bumped him.
Yeah, he was trying to make his car extra wide there, and still trying to block cars. 55 goes in the wall. He was just trying to block and win this race. But unfortunately for him, he will just finish second. And we'll see what the league administrators say about it. But that'll be a penalty for next week if he gets anything. But second place for him for your driver tonight.
I don't know if that's second place. I think that's more of a penalize. But I don't make that call.
Yeah. But John Canizaro is our race winner in the 174 machine. As we try to get, see him doing his burnout there.
And the only damages I see on that car is on the back.
All right, we're going to try to get these drivers all lined up for you for interviews here.
Tim is actually not here this evening.
Jeffrey. All right, I'm trying to pull out our third place finisher tonight. That'd be Jeffrey Vickery. Hey Jeff, it's Kerwin in the booth. Got a copy?
I do. What's up, man?
Hey, good race. Finished third tonight, man. What was your take?
Yeah, it was all right. Bumpy track, but yeah, I mean, you get in those corners sometimes, and the car just goes right up. So I mean, I had a couple close calls sometimes. I actually knocked into John at one point coming back on the track, but Other than that, it was a good race.
Yeah, we're just taking a look at a quick replay. You got into Steven there on the coming to the checker flag, excuse me, off of turn number 2, but came home. That pit stop seemed to work out for you there. You got the lead there when that caution came out.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. I thought we were going to go to the back of the field, but yeah, that worked out perfect. Brought me and Ledoux up, but Ledoux had to pit for some damage, so it was just me up there for a while, but yeah, that worked out great.
Yeah, so next week we go to iRacing Super Speedway. What's your thoughts about that?
I'm not a fan, but we'll get it out of the way.
All right, man. Any shout outs before I let you go tonight?
Yeah, shout out to my whole team, Ledoux, Ford. We got 2 new guys with us, Tierney. Well, he's out, but Ward's with us too now. So yeah, we had a good team out there tonight. So shout out to them.
All right, Jeff. Good job tonight. We'll see where that puts you in the point standings there next week, and good luck to you next week.
Thanks, man. Have a good night.
Thanks.
Who we got next?
Next would be our second place finisher, James Kunkle. If you want to take that one, Mike. Let me just move him in here.
James, this is Mike in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, you were eventful race this afternoon.
Yeah, it was wild. It was fun. I had a lot of green flags at the beginning, and as anticipated, got crazy at the end.
I seen you were using the low side a lot. How was your car handling with the bumps?
Unlike the modern day Talladega and Daytona tires, I thought mattered big time here tonight. So you can get those runs on the high side and just take it down low, try to pass a couple, 1 or 2. Just didn't like being on that high side, 4th or 5th in line. Each checkup, it kind of puts you in the wall. So anytime I got to run and go to the bottom, I try to take it.
We know that you were leading towards the end of the race. What happened in that last lap?
I think I don't know his number, but I saw him back up on the high side. First of all, I saw him wrecking. We took the white flag, and then I saw him back up on the high side, so I knew they were going to try to get a run. I threw a block. I don't know if it was warranted or not. I just had to try something. I don't know. I guess I caused him to wreck. I don't know. So there was just nothing I could do after that.
Any sponsors to thank? Teammates?
No, I'm a solo guy here. The new guy, I guess. Thank y'all for putting this together. Everybody that is a part of this PGA Super Speedway series. I appreciate it.
All right, glad to have you. We'll see you next week.
I'll be here. Thank you.
That was our second place finisher of James Kunkle. And now we're going to get to talk to our race winner of John Cannizzaro. Hey, John, it's Kerwin in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Hey, man, tell us how you got through that last lap carnage.
I couldn't have my eyes closed the whole time, but it wrecked going to the line. I thought it was going to be caution. I didn't know what the rules were on the series about white flag and caution. So I started lifting, and then I realized no caution. Went back up to the front pack. There's a nasty block off the 48. Then just hope and pray from there. I can't explain it. All I know of it was a lot of luck.
Yes, John. Seen you get in the wall there tonight. How was your car feeling after hitting the wall and getting in the bumps on the track?
It was okay. I just got the faster pair than the wreck later on in the race. Sobel got into my quarter panel. Didn't know if it was beat up or not. Got into the back of white. I think it drove good. The bumps are a little terrible. Don't think I want to do the track again, but it drove pretty good.
Yeah. Next week, iRacing Super Speedway, the old Coca-Cola Super Speedway on NR 2003. Talk to Jeffrey about it. What's your thoughts?
Not a track of mine. I don't think I've ever finished a race there, so we're gonna have to see how that plays out.
Okay, so we got 2 that don't like that. track tonight. Seen you on the replay doing some burnouts here. Any other thoughts for tonight for your, during the race? Anything that major that you think of that happened?
Yeah, the John Force burn. I've been wanting that for a while, but I gotta say, Josh Sobel, Dozier, Colin, Jim Quinn, all those guys, we all sat there all race playing, trying to hook up with each other. So it's good. It feels good to win. All those guys work hard. Fortunately, got that wrecked. So hopefully they'll be back up for next week.
All right. Like you said, you just mentioned your teammates. Anybody else you got a shout out for there tonight, John?
My father, Garrett Gleason. I know he's probably in chat laughing. Haha, I finally won. All the guys at Sim Shots for letting me tag on this season in the truck series especially, so big shout out to them.
Oh, but yeah, he said anybody but Canizaro to win tonight, and he said go get him 32 and 55. So, all right, John, go celebrate your win, and we'll see you next week at iRacing Super Speedway. We should see you jump up in the points, though.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. All right, Mike, what was your thoughts tonight there?
I think the race was exciting. Definitely be tuning in for next week. Anytime you could run the Legacy Daytona, yes, it brings back a lot of bumpy memories, and we've seen that. But I kind of like the new version now. But then again, the draft package is different, so the bumpiness makes it more fun.
Yes, this race was exciting. The bumpiness of this track. We've seen a couple wrecks because of it tonight there here in the Phillips Golf Academy Super Speedway Series. Next week, like I said, we will be going to the iRacing Super Speedway for to race there. I'm trying to just pull up how many laps it is, but I'm having issues doing that. But what's your thoughts on iRacing Super Speedway?
Oh man, you stay on the gas and go fast.
Yes, it's supposed to be 50 laps there next week, so we'll see what happens there on the big 3-mile oval.
I've ran a couple races there. Did I ever run it in RO3? No. But honestly, I barely ran in RO3. I think I got
Yeah.
into it towards the end of it.
Yeah, I did a IndyCar race there at the iRacing Super Speedway, and it was fun. It was different, but we will see how this car handles there next week. There, again, the Phillips Golf Academy Super Speedway Series. One more time, thank you to Brookstone Animal Hospital, Beer Street Journal, Taz Racing Customs, and Max Graphics. Mike, any final words, and I'll let you take it away.
The only thing is, good luck next week. iRacing Super Speedway, no restrictor plates, so you're going twice as fast.
All
And
right.
that looks like that will wrap it up here tonight from Daytona. Any last wisdom for next week?
No, sir.
All right. For myself, Mike, and William, this is 10-4 Broadcasting.